the record company's calling it a greatest hits. I personally think that it's just a body of work that I was putting together for my fans to represent some of the lovely, inspirational sales and things that I've done in my life, shall I say. But I decided to get together with the record company and put this out. In the process, I was trying to figure out how to make it a little bit different, considering I didn't feel I was ready enough to put out what is called a greatest hits, because I haven't been in the business long enough, or, you know, there's sort of a title one has to wear, like a longevity title, I think, to put out a greatest hits. And I'm going, 5 years doesn't quite cap that. So I decided to start packaging this project up and looking at the things that have helped me have my career. One of them is including the remixers that have sat there and diligently reinvented the songs that I've written and given them a new life. And so I went back in my body of work and actually looked at some of the remixes that some of these amazing remixers have done, and decided to put a full CD of about 13 to 14 songs of the remixes of some of my hits. Some of them not even necessarily being releases. A song called Love is a Crime, which actually was from the Chicago soundtrack, but nobody really ever got to hear that song maybe as much. So there's a bunch of things on the remixes that maybe some of my fans have never even heard. And in a full CD, I gave them that. And on the other CD, there are 12 singles and hits that I've had in my life, plus 4 new songs and a mega mix of 6 songs that I decided to do, plus this amazing booklet of just almost picturesque pictures. I was very lucky when putting this project together to have a photographer, Patrick Dumas-Chelier, be part of making this little video, a new video of Left Outside Alone, and packaging my project of Pieces of a Dream. So the pictures alone are absolutely breathtaking, and the landscape and what he has done is almost embody a very classic historical me instead of the flashy, leathery me.
And that's just the answer to one question.
Has she finished?
Well, the thing is, though, Justin has spent the whole night before writing a long list of questions. He only got to use one of them.
That's it. Well, 2, actually.
I missed it anyway. Can we hear it again?
I asked her about the single Pieces of a Dream.
Pieces of a Dream, the single is actually a song I wrote at the beginning of the third leg of my tour, and which was approximately June of this year. And when writing, knowing I had to write for the Pieces of a Dream project, which obviously didn't have a title at the time because I hadn't written the song yet, my project, I actually was very sort of in a very confused state. You know, I had some really unfortunate personal issues that were happening in my life. Someone in my life had passed away. I had left a relationship, and I felt a little bit emotionally weak, but I couldn't be emotionally weak because I had a tour to do. So being torn between the two of those was very difficult, because I was being strong for the tour, yet all I wanted to do was sort of crawl in a hole and deal with my sorrows and pain that I was kind of going through. So writing the song was one of those things that just made a nice full circle of being able to get it out. So the song itself is almost a song of loss, but for me, I feel completely lifted when I listen to it, because it makes me feel better that the song has been able to have words instead of just feelings.